Hello everyone and welcome back to Southern Wealth. I hope you had a very good week. If you do enjoy the content, please consider dropping that like and subscribe. So, I was actually about to be right in the sense that I did expect this week to be either consolidation, pretty flat, maybe a little pullback. And by the way, we started the day, the S&P was like up 0.05% or down 0.05%. So it was really on the spot. But then we had this big run on Friday, which proved me wrong. Okay, so the week was actually quite positive for the Nasdaq 100, which is about 1,000 points from the all-time highs, and S&P has also regained the 4,400 level. I thought that would take probably next week, but we got there this Friday. I do think we are still in this range. Be mindful, the more times we test one area or the other, it will be so the more times we test either on the upside or on the downside, the more likely it is that we definitely break on either side, which, my opinion, we are still a bit far away from it. I still think we are bound on this range, 4,200, 4,600 for the S&P. Sometimes we go a little bit up, sometimes we go a little bit below. We actually, in July or August, we went to 4,638 or so, 4,638. We came straight down. Now this time we went to 4,122 or so, and we went straight up, and we regained the channel. We are back in the same place. In the meantime, a lot of people predicted all-time highs when it goes up, and collapse, the end, going to zero when it goes down. Guys, we've just been in the channel. You need to understand, I need to be honest, and I need to give my proper opinion, which ended up being 100% correct, but I don't have the same amount of views than if I would come here and tell you, my God, tomorrow we're gonna go to 5,000 S&P, or on the reverse, tomorrow is gonna be World War III and Mad Max, and the end is here, and we are all finished, blah, blah, blah. So this is the price you pay for honesty. I'm okay with it. I have a great community growing every day. Don't forget that like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Now, yesterday, Ethereum pumped like crazy. Reason being Blackrock filing for an ETF. If you actually go back to some of my older videos, I said, wouldn't a spot ETF for Ethereum approval in 2025 a perfect top signal? Do you think we're gonna get that perfect of a top signal? I mean, that would be great. Like if everyone would be pumping into Ethereum and altcoins, let's say January 2025 or something, and then the ETF comes out April 2025 or something, and everybody thinks that Ethereum's gonna go forever up and that's it. It's gonna be the end of the world, but in the positive sense, that's it. Nobody stops that. Crypto will be more valuable than the entire world, blah, blah, blah. That's it. They will never go down again. That would be a perfect top signal. Will we get it? Guys, that would be effing amazing, in my opinion, because in case you were all wondering, oh my God, is it time to sell? Is it time to go away? That is the best signal you can get. Of course, I would probably, if I made a video like that, I would probably lose half my subscribers on that day, because the level of euphoria will be so dramatic that nobody wants to say, oh, by the way, I think we are about to go down. So everybody would get completely pissed off at me. But I would benefit greatly individually from a situation like that. Of course, if Bitcoin's getting the ETF, it was a matter of time before the Ethereum was going to get it as well. ARK Innovation Fund already applied for it. But when Blackrock comes, things are different. And I need to say this once again. 3 companies in the world: Blackrock, State Street, Vanguard. Top shareholders of 88% of companies in the S&P 500. Between them, assets under management, participations in stocks, real estate, they control more than $65 trillion, which is US GDP plus China GDP plus half the Eurozone GDP. They control that level of income. And but at the pace that BlackRock is going, by 2030, they would own 60% of single family homes in the United States. So when they come to something, it is a big deal. Okay? If you like it philosophically or not, different story. When they come, people pay attention. What did I say a few weeks ago? Be careful if you're not positioned for the upcoming bull cycle, because we're gonna start seeing pumps out of nowhere. Ethereum was going up and down and sideways movement. Boom, all of a sudden jumps into 2100. That's it. A lot of people got left behind. And again, a lot of shorts got liquidated. Again, they don't learn. Every single time. There's this guy who's been shorting Chainlink all this time. Congratulations, you lost almost all your money. You don't understand that Chainlink has been selected most likely above other competitors and other currencies, maybe like XRP. We'll see. Chainlink has been the selected one. You need interchain operability. I don't necessarily like those guys that much, but it seems to me that they've been chosen. Now, a little word on Solana. Be careful because we keep rising, but we are about to reach, but I think we will reach a level somewhere between, let's call it 120 to 160, where a lot of venture capital firms will be interested in dumping the price. Just a word of caution. I think that there's a good possibility that that's going to happen, so be very careful. Now, what do I want to say? We are in this phase of the cycle where we are pretty much repeating the fractal, the same cycle that we had with the Ponzi scheme coming from China, the Plus token. We are pretty much on trend with it. Be careful, because during that period, there was this Ponzi scheme token that Bitcoin, I think, went to something like $14,000 and then down to 3,800. Okay, there was a part of it where it was the pandemic, of course, which was a big deal. But in any case, it was down already about 6,000. So it already had dropped more than 50%. So I do think if we do combine the ETF launch and the halvening, I do see a potential for a 40-50% drop on Bitcoin. We'll see. I hope not, but I do see that potential, and I need to be honest about it. In any case, this is going to start happening also even more in altcoins. I mean, Pulse X seems very strong to me. Pulse Chain is also trying to grind itself up to the day one SEC phase. And what I think is going to start happening more and more is you're going to have these coins, the ones which are legit, the majority legit projects. There's going to be a phase, sorry, it's very important. There's going to be a phase where everything goes up. Garbage, good, bad, excellent, doesn't matter. But we are still at the moment where I think the best will rise quite aggressively, and the bit out of nowhere. So you can have 1 or 2 weeks of doing nothing, and then boom, all of a sudden it pumps really hard. And when you are in the euphoria phase of crypto, is you see a boom, 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 almost on a daily basis, and then boom, it goes up, drops 60%, and that dip is bought up almost on the same day. So that's when you get into the euphoria phase, which I think we are still a bit far away. I still expect November that the ETF approval will be announced. And I do have a speculation, which is Richard Hart's accusations will be dropped. Pure speculation, no insider tips. But very encouraging to see Ethereum pump. Why? If Ethereum pump, altcoins pump. Why? Because they are liquidity bonded to Ethereum. That's it. Very simple. So it's a bit like if you can always exchange something for Ethereum, and that Ethereum goes up, then the thing you can exchange it for also goes up. That's why these things tend to go up and down together. That's it. There's no big puppet master at the bottom of it or at the top of it, manipulating everything. Is simple liquidity linkage between cryptocurrencies. I know it's not that exciting. I could come here with a conspiracy theory. Oh my god, these are five people on my basement meeting manipulating the entire crypto market. I could come with one of those AMC style stories, but you know, guys, I'm always the honest Abe, or the honest son of wealth. And once again, guys, thank you very much for your time, and I'll catch you in the next one. Au revoir.